Welcome everyone to my new Far Cry Primal series. So the main screen now. Let's start all this. This will be the sort of next series I'm continuing with. I will still be doing my Skyrim series as well. Survival mode. No, I won't do all those ones. I'll just keep it as that. But yeah, a while ago I said I was going to do the Far Cry games, one of them, but I've had a choice of Far Cry 4 or Far Cry Primal. I thought I'll do Far Cry Primal because it's a survival game and has wolves in it, which is a bonus for me. I have played a little bit of it on another account, and yeah, it is good. There are some things I still hoped they would have changed, but I mean, I don't think they're ever going to change anything with it, so it was a kind of a shame for some of the things in it, but it's still a pretty good game for what I've played of it a little bit. I reckon this is probably one of the cooler intros in a lot of ways. Because what I have found out is, depending on how far through the story you've gone, the when you've logged in, there's like a story thing that tells you everything that has happened so far, which again is really cool. Never seen it really with any other game, that type of like, I don't know what you'd call that, a sort of feature, I suppose, a feature that tells you everything of like what has happened so far. One other thing is probably when it comes to like harvesting for a lot of stuff, I'll probably do all that, or most of it off screen, because well, again, another cool thing with Far Cry Primal is, unlike the other ones, you actually have to go out and find the material. Because you kind of do, you can kind of get materials from like this, I think it's like a daily cache. But yeah, it is, I still can't sort of figure out if I can put stuff in that, or if it only goes into the cache per day. Quite sure the intro for this is like sort of long in some ways. Which also, another really cool thing with this is, well, unlike all the other Far Cry games, you're not using your guns and all this. I mean, there's still the bow, but mainly there's just the so what I've found is just the bow, the club, the two-handed club, then a spear, which I think is the most powerful weapon in the game, sort of. But there we go, it's starting now. This was really cool when I first saw it, so I thought it's one of the cooler intros in some ways. I mean, in some ways, again, they could have had it so like, you know a bit more of why you're here, so like where you came from exactly. Because I won't spoil anything of what happens for anyone who has not played Far Cry Primal yet. Because again, I haven't really played too much. I've had a sort of little muck around with it to find out what some of the things you can do in it, and yeah, it's pretty cool. There we go. That's a bit crouch. Really cool thing with this is on the controller right now, it's doing like the vibration thing for like the heart's beating. Oh, it might actually be the mammoths walking, I don't know. Could be a bit of both.
Tu hadamas. Hai.
Oh, those poor memes. We come for your fur.
Sanhatra. Halu shashwalim shalamas.
Actually, you'd kind of think with some of these, like, they've got like their like pants, but don't have like sort of like chest armor, maybe. I don't know, shirts, I suppose. Some ways. I mean, that might wrap up into a shirtish thing. I don't know. I think some of them do wear the shirts, but I think I like the warriors wear just the pants. Maybe, I don't know, some spears. Poor mammoth. Poor me, I've ran out of spears. Not charged. And it's Alibi. Oh no, 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 no. Don't look at my way. Oh, that was like in the... That was in his leg, that's in his stomach? Question mark? Now for one, coolest part, sort of.
Suwan brastar. Suwan. Ushlau dragwash.
It's a kitty cat. See, when I first played and I saw this scene, I thought like we'd end up sort of killing it and then sort of dragging maybe the cat back to camp, but yeah, we'll find out in a minute. Goodbye, kitty cat. Now, last time I know people don't normally survive this much of a fall, but this is Far Cry. See, now that there was just one of the cooler parts for the intro sort of thing, like how just as you hit the ground it's boom, Far Cry Primal. Absolutely amazing. That is a bone.
My shanchita takar. Uruswaida. Umas aperskandi winja. Rasta. Ushlau dragwash.
Close his eyes.
Urushanti. Patigri shantir. Dajis ladausam.
Again, this is now it sort of begins for the survival part, because again I like that you have to there's my first achievement. You have to slowly sort of gather all your stuff, which I think as good as I can. I think first up, for most of my skills I'm gonna try and get are gonna probably be anything to do with like not survival, like gathering. Like these takedown ones here, not as needing in some ways, but mean, I'll do whatever I can inside. I mean, again, most of that will be off screen with the gathering, but also another thing would probably be for upgrading the weapons, because yeah, I do know like after a while it sort of becomes really tough to try and do some of the missions without enough weapons. Well, I think there's actually 3 types of bows as well. Because I think it's that bow, you got the long bow, then the double bow. Including. Always used to feel like when like see a lot of videos actually of how to make like bows like that. I always thought that like it'd probably end up knowing my luck if I ever tried to do something like that. I'd probably end up pulling the string back and it'd probably snap and hit me in the head. It's a goat. Go. There's my first victim. And they're off. Of course. Nothing ever stays around for me in these games. Stop right there. Censored blood. Where'd they go? Slightly good and annoying thing is when they do run, you still do get the blood trail, which is good for tracking them down. I still reckon it should be like if they're if you shot them with an arrow, you'd think they'd slow down after a while. Because like surely they'd start bleeding out. Oh, I know there's one. Did not even see that there originally. And that is everything. So I kind of got a fair idea where I'll end this episode because I won't spoil what's going to happen, but there's going to be parts of where it's going to be where I can either decide to again stop or continue gathering stuff. So that'll be the part because right now is this the tutorial, I suppose. Right now, so I thought, yeah, I may not. I'll probably stop it after the tutorial, and then like the episode 2 would be like the correct not main mission, first mission. I wonder what that bowl of dust stuff over there is. Arrow.
Isu. Winja hadashta. Urgi winjam saquim. Urusimqua. Panti shastang.
This, yeah.
Wadra tatichama.
A really cool thing actually with stuff like the wolves in this is that they actually stay away from you if you got a torch which is lit, which in a lot of movies in that where you have stuff like that, they're with like wolves, saber-toothed and stuff like that, they always stay away from you if you have the fire in that, which again it's pretty cool that they have that in here. Oh, starting the fire. I mean, it's a way I suppose to ignite the club.
Urshazda, Wastru Dagwa.
Slowly burning down. Oh. Even if they kept burning. Oh, that up there is a bit creepy. Oh no. Fell off. There's gonna be a lot of me falling off cliffs in this game as well. So be prepared, people. Actually, one thing I'm going to be interested with is how this game is going to end. Because, well, again, I don't really know pro se the story. Like, I've only been for a little bit of it, so I don't really know the storyline of it too much. I mean, sort of what I understand of the storyline is like the one tribe's trying to wipe out another tribe, and then that's sort of like, I suppose, the content. Because yeah, I mean, I think like there's mainly it's like a contest for land, I suppose. I think. Again, I'm not quite sure. Which, I know a lot of people don't like the old survival games because of gathering, well, I do. Which, I think like Ark, Survival Evolved. Because hopefully because what I've heard for what they're going to add in is the human NPCs onto consoles, so if they do that, I'll be doing a Let's Play series on that as well. Because, well again, Ark Survival Evolved play itself, again, pretty boring. Because that's what's always sort of annoyed me in some ways, is it's only just yourself on the islands, obviously, I don't know what they count as, but yeah, like all those maps, they're it's only you, like you don't have like other people on there, which is, unless you play online, which I do at times. But yeah, it's sort of would have been better, I suppose, something that launch if they had it so you could find other NPCs in the Ark instead of just the dinosaurs. Which way? I mean, it's still like Minecraft again. Some ways it's a survival-ish game. I mean, again, so actually one thing in Minecraft is people, including me, have been wanting chairs and tables for so long, but we got the Nether update. They spent their time doing that instead of actually doing what we wanted. Which I'm wondering if they're going to do like a end update then. I mean, I suppose they already have in some ways, but now for a cutscene. That's a hand.
Hush. Tigre.
Don't do it. You're a tiger. I would kind of laugh because it's like she pushes you straight into the saber tooth. Just runs off. Boom, end of game.
Sakwa. Heim.
Urus.
Wincha. Na orrospi?
Palu. Sashwalim Shalam. Takar Hasam.
Saila.
She's got a thing for ears.
Tiri by Amartis.
Tikri udam daf. Udam shaus. Dausam. Utakar
Take her ears.
Ku Haika Gwashta.
Mi kauha. Ahatra. Wama.
I've been told there's food. I'm going right
Guama.
now. And whenever I'm told there's food at somewhere, I'm going with them. Simple. If there's food, it's a good place. Pro tip. Calm down. Take a drink of water.
Ada.
Kuala Yawinja.
Ul. Udam shajan.
Wondering how loud this will actually be because I've got the
Hugujara.
volume turned down the TV, so I'm not quite sure if it'll actually be
Udam.
loud.
Hai huwinja huguana. Winja hai wagwasha. Sandansha oros.
That's blood.
Tigri dansha dubu.
What? But did it even actually bite her?
Sakwim.
I'm quite sure like this clawed at her.
Ay. Walta lauba akista. Mi bar.
So this is where we're going to end the first episode today.
Tigri walni yaka.
So I was talking about earlier, is the perfect spot.
Walta
So yeah, next episode we'll be starting the new mission. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel.